Hello everybody, welcome Digital Nomad Booster, welcome Facebook family, welcome everyone out there. It's me and directly from the garden in Bali, directly from the pool. We have like amazing weather, the sun is burning hot and yeah. But all I do is mostly I sit in the office and work because I do strategy sessions and I plan ahead. It's kind of like a pain in the ass at the moment, but I thought I'd take my time and I'm coming out here to the beautiful pool and spending some time with you guys and talking a little bit about the whole strategy sessions because as most of you guys know, we're heading to Europe in like 2 days. It's only 2 days left. So time is running fast and I am a bit stressed out because of that, because there's so many things need to be done. And over the last week, we kind of like, we have quite a few new customers, which is amazing, and I love it. That's great. Which also means obviously we work a lot with them, and a lot of them are quite at the beginning. So they're all signed up for the Funnel Startups program. They're building their funnels. They having their products almost ready. But what we're doing at the moment is like we do strategy sessions. Dave, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Great to have you all here. So yeah, we do a lot of strategy sessions at the moment with all these guys, which is great. I love the strategy sessions. They're always very inspiring, and usually they take like 2 hours where we use a whiteboard. It's going to be like me and Garrett. Panida is in here. Hello, Panida. Good to see you in here. So yeah, we do a lot of strategies and everything, and over the last week I was almost a little bit distracted and forgot about my own strategies, because we are getting so catched up in what's going on at the moment with all the new clients and with the funnel startup programs, and that I almost forgot my own strategies. And a couple days before I realized, we're going to Europe, which doesn't mean that we don't work. Obviously, we're going to work while we're in Europe. That's the benefit about our businesses. We can take that business everywhere, and that's cool. But yeah, time will be limited. It will not be that much work because it's going to be friends, it's going to be family, it's going to be all the other stuff, and running around and trying to see everyone as much as possible. So it's not going to be the same. So I was like, okay, I need to take my time and do a strategy session for my own and see how I'm going to scale everything down, narrow everything down, funneling everything down, and make sure everything works while I'm away. And this is kind of like my major advice for you guys today, because I realized a lot. You get catched up in so many things these days while you're hanging out on social media, you're working on your online business, and you always get super distracted. So I was kind of like sitting down and took the whiteboard and we start to mapping out what are the most important things, what should I make sure that it gets done. Yeah, we do run some advertisements to push the group, to push our own funnels and everything. I was like, okay, I'm mapping everything out, and then I came to the point. It was like, oh, I could do this, and then I could do this, and at the end of that, like spending an hour in front of the whiteboard, I was just like massively confused, right? It was just like, my God, there are so many opportunities I could actually do and run, even only by figuring out the plan, what I'm going to do while I'm away. So I started to map it out again, and I crossed out many things. And I was like, okay, and I was narrowing down everything to the point where I was like, okay, we're going to have exactly this one and only strategy for the time we are away. And then everyone gets briefed, like speaking to Garrett many times before, because he's going to stay in Bali, speaking to Lisa many times, and I was like, okay, you know what, when we're away, when we travel for a month, everyone needs to know exactly what they have to do, and then we don't do any changes on that. And as you guys know, I love changes. I change so many things all the time, but I was like, okay, put it down on one strategy, make sure everyone agrees on that strategy, and then you just follow that strategy for the next month, and whatever comes up, like Rome wasn't built in a day. Nothing's going to be completely destroyed if a strategy goes wrong, but for this time we just stick to one strategy. So I was like, okay, we do the Facebook advertisement, we're pushing the group, we're doing funnel startups by the side and working with our existing clients, making sure everyone gets a session. So like breaking down everything. And this is kind of like is a major advice, guys, I want to give to all of you. it doesn't matter what stage you're in with your online business at the moment. It doesn't matter where you are. Is it already a successful one, or is it at the very, very beginning, or you don't even know where to start? You know what? Just sit down and put down a strategy, and then you follow that strategy. This is why we in Funnel Startups, we do the strategy sessions always at the beginning with our clients, because this is the most important thing. And it doesn't mean that we don't change the strategy along the way. There's always room for change or for improvement, obviously. But first of all, we need a strategy. We need to have something down on the whiteboard, on a paper, and then we follow that strategy and see how it works. And then we can do corrections. Then we can do minor changes, but everyone needs to know exactly what he has to do, everyone who is involved in that project. And when we do that with Funnel Startups, obviously that's going to be at least 3, 4, 5 people who are involved all the time in one project, building one online business or improving an online business. So everyone needs to know about that strategy, and this is what you have to do for your own business all the time, even if it's on your own or if you have other people involved. Put down a strategy and everyone knows what to do, and then you follow that strategy, and after a while you're going to look at it, and then you might going to do the corrections, or might going to do some tweaks and doing some stuff differently. But for the first thing, putting it down, plan ahead, be prepared for everything, because the thing is, like, everything is going to be different anyway. I try to imagine how that comes in while we go to Germany. I try to imagine that since like 2 weeks. We're like, okay, when we go to Germany, when we go to Switzerland, it's going to be like this, and I'm going to work like this, and I'm going to set up this project, and I'm going to do this, and fuck it, it's going to be completely different anyway. But all I try to be prepared is for the unprepared, and to know that everything will be different anyway. It was a long couple months, the last couple months, so I'm looking forward to having these holidays, even if it's not a complete holiday. As you guys know, we finished 10Ks in 10 weeks, which went super cool. If you want to know more about that, just been through the website before, homelessandhappy.com. There you're going to see all the numbers, and you're going to see everything what we did over the last couple months. And we built a Funnel Startup which runs in the massive nice direction. I love it how it goes. We got some amazing new customers in there with so much potential. We got influencers we're working with at the moment. It's like, this thing is going to be big. So it might be good to take a little bit the distance now, and going bit like family and friends times, to coming back fresh and making that even bigger. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for tuning in. Dave saying great advice. Time planning, time blocking, eliminate distractions. Yes, have a sense of urgency. This is exactly what it is, Dave. You're absolutely right. Plan ahead. Put down a strategy, make sure you're not getting distracted, because that's we had other lives where we were talking about that. You get so easily distracted by working online, and especially working on social media. And as you guys know, this is kind of like my biggest business is like the social media marketing. And then once you're in social, you get so easily distracted. So make sure not to get distracted. Make sure you have a strategy, put down a plan, making it happen. And then every now and then, take a break, like what we're doing now. It doesn't mean we don't work, but we're going to slow down a little bit, not being online 24/7, maybe just like a couple hours every day. But even for that, you know what? I have a strategy. And even if it turns out differently, at least I can look at my strategy and realizing what doesn't work at the moment. So there is something to hold on. Set these milestones. Make sure you're going to stick to a plan. Even if it doesn't work out like planned, at least you have something to hold on. Right? Okay, guys. I'm definitely going to show up with some more lives, even when we're in Europe. You're not getting rid of me. It might be a little bit reduced. If you have questions, if you want to have strategy sessions with us, with me and Garrett, that's all happening in Funnel Startups. As normal, I drop you a link. Just by today, we increased the price a little bit for Funnel Startups. It was like a 7-day free trial, which is not anymore. At the moment, it's we raised that free trial to $1. Okay, so you can try funnel startups in the first week, not for free anymore, but it's just like a $1 trial. After that, it's $7, which is still like nothing. You get all the insights, you get access, you can book your sessions in there, you get the whole Facebook traffic course, all the insights about how we grow in groups, how we act on social media, all our secrets, it's all in there, all included. Funnel trainings, strategy trainings, how to build a business from scratch. It is like endless videos, and it grows and grows constantly. In this case, the price will also grow at one point. So as you see today, we already increased it a little bit. So if you're not already a part of it, make sure to become a part of it, to have a strategy. That's what Funnel Startups helps you with the most, and build your online business to perfection. Right, guys, I'm out for today. Might gonna be a little bit more pool, a little bit more Bali sun, and for sure a lot of work to do as well to getting ready for our trip. We're gonna talk soon. It was great to see all of you. Stay tuned. Bye bye.